Court does call the case of the people versus Barrage. Ante Scott.
Assistant Public Defender Ashley Bashir here with and on behalf of Mr. Barrage Ante Scott.
Barrage Scott.
All right, what are we doing?
We are seeking to adjourn on both matters. And also we would like to address bond.
Purpose of the adjournment? I don't have the grade form.
Our understanding is that there is currently no misdemeanor offer in this case, and we are seeking to advise our client on next steps. Oh, I said no, there's no misdemeanor offer. Yes, that's what I said. Sorry. Yeah.
February 20th, 2025. As to bond.
Yes. As to bond, Mr. Ante Scott has been in custody for 16 days. He does have a place to return to. It appears that this is the only matter holding him. He's also willing to go on a GPS tether in order to comply with conditions. He's appeared for, there's been one hearing combined previous to this hearing for both cases, and he has appeared at that hearing. When he was out of custody at the time. So we would argue that he is not a flight risk and not a danger to the community, and we'd request a PR bond.
Response from the people.
And I think you're aware of Scott's history always was. That's a criminal history that goes back several decades, multiple felony convictions, misdemeanor convictions, whether or not you have a history here on the top of the head. In his history, I certainly have concerns. Like,
Well, and I don't know whether or not this defendant can, well, I have grave doubts as to whether or not he would be able to comply with any bond conditions that the court gives him. I've been through this time and time again with him, giving him a chance, letting him out. Next thing I know, he's violated the bond conditions. He's back in, pleads with me. I would let him go. We put more conditions on him, trying to let him out, and he just doesn't comply. And that's the concern for the court. I think ultimately we would find a flight risk like he's going to flee the jurisdiction, I doubt it. Flight risk that he may not come back and we got to go get him, real likely.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Bond will be denying the motion. Bond will continue. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I say something? Sorry, please, because I don't ever get to talk to you all the time. But I was just gonna say, like, it's kind of crazy because, like, the trespassing that I do have today, I do have a PR bond.
Sorry, let's go.
I do have a PR bond on that, and I am released on tether and Romulus. That I have a PR bond on that case, and they have released me the day on the 27th. I had a writ that I had to go to Romulus for another case, but I have a PR bond on that, release the tether. I would really ask for this chance for opportunity to be free one more time, because like I did come to court and I will come to court. It's not like I won't come to court, and I want to have a chance to be with my family. My mom got cancer. Like, I know you haven't heard nothing. I was supposed to get my tooth fixed on the 30th, like we talked about. I couldn't get my tooth fixed because I'm in here. I had a seizure when I first came in here, and didn't nobody, take care of me like they supposed to. I would really like an opportunity to be free and really have this PR bond. I will come to court and I won't violate. I did come to court. I did make it to all my court dates. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a flight risk, and I would like an opportunity to be free, Your Honor. And if it's anything that you can put conditions on, I will follow them. I just did a year. I don't want to do it again. I changed my life. My birthday was January 20th. I just turned 37. So I know what I'm looking at. I know what everybody has looked at me and want me to change. It's time for me to change my life. It's not a matter of playing with nobody's life and playing with the judges or playing with the prosecutors or none of that. I would like an opportunity to show you that I can change my life without being incarcerated, because it's not helping me.
Mr.
I would like,
Mr. Scott, how many times, forget the other judges because they've got their own thing. Have you and I been through the same thing?
yes, Your Honor, but
How many times do you think it is?
no, what I'm actually saying is like, this could be an opportunity for you to see me to do better in life instead of doing what I
Like
used to
the
do.
last three times.
I changed.
Last three times were an opportunity for me to see that too.
No, what I'm saying is I changed my life since then. I had changed my birthday's January 20th, sir. And I had changed my life since then. I don't want to keep doing
Raj, I'll take a look at it for the next time you get here, but I'm keeping what I said.
I mean, if
Motion
it's
for introductions
I mean,
tonight.
but
And if you want to keep talking, I may not consider it the next time you get here.
I understand. I was just trying to
Mr. Scott, we can address it later.
say something. That's all. I mean, I know you're not gonna change your mind, but it was just, I had to say it on record. And like I said, this is not a place that I would want to be on. I changed my life since then. I don't want to keep coming here. I don't want to see y'all like this. Definitely don't want to see nobody to judge me, because people are judging me about my past record, and it's not fair. I can't pay bond because I don't have the money, and like I'm on disability. That's the only money I get. With me being in here, they can cut my Social Security off, and I have to wait another year to get it on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be able to. My grandma's not gonna put no food in here for me. Ain't no way I can get anything that I need. No calls or see how my family doing. My mom, like I said, my mom got breast cancer, and she just lost all her hair. She got that cancer where you lose all your hair. I don't want to have nobody die in here, and I cannot talk to them no more. That's all I'm saying. Like if my mom dies, my dad already dead.
Mr. Scott.
You know what I'm saying? Like my sister
Scott.
died 2 years ago. Like,
Mr. Scott,
yes, sir.
I have heard you. I have made my ruling. I'm done.
All right, that's fine. I tried.
The other thing to potentially address is there's a bond violation report that
there is.
certainly would love to address. He has, the last time we were here, we had also talked about him getting employment. To my knowledge, he has a job, and to my knowledge, he also is getting a paycheck on Thursday. He reports to me that he would, if he were to test, and I had that conversation with him just now, that he would pass any alcohol or drug test. He would have the funds to start testing today. And if you were to test today, it would be no violation of any sort. So with that, I'd like to get him to community corrections within 24 hours to make that initial test. And I would like him
He's
to.
missed 4 in a row.
I understand that, but he's had some financial difficulties.
Yes, sir. I didn't have the money the whole time, sir, because I basically, once I start the job, I don't get paid until 3 weeks after the job, or not until after the job, but after the start date, sir.
So
It's the first check.
you read the report, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
He goes over, he says he doesn't have that, but then says that he would borrow the money from his aunt in return.
I tried, and she didn't have it,
And
sir.
he didn't return. And he didn't submit to any tests, and he didn't call him back either.
Sir, I was actually trying to stay in contact with my attorney, and actually I have a bunch of phone calls, which my fiance does have on her right now, that
Hold on,
I didn't get any response.
sir. You didn't go, why didn't you call him back?
He's talking about community corrections.
Because I was trying to get a hold of my attorney to figure out if I can get a hold of you, trying to see if I couldn't get the fines waived, sir. That's all. I was trying to see if I couldn't, because I don't have no problem dropping. I just didn't have the money at the time, sir. So I was trying to get a hold of my attorney because I was trying to get him addressed to get a hold of you to see if possibly I could get those fees waived until I got my paycheck, and I'd have paid it all at once. That's all, sir. I promise I wasn't trying to evade or anything like that. That's why I was trying to stay in contact with my attorney, but he was busy the whole time pretty much.
Your Honor, last time we were here, I also addressed that he had walked himself in on this case. He had also walked in, there was a child support order. He's working to try and get in a direction to where he can start taking care of this case and a previous child support warrant. So the fact that he is employed and has a job, I'm asking that he can continue in that job and not.
Right, but the problem, the difficulty I'm having here is I amend the community corrections order. I release him on the 23rd, I think it was.
Yes, sir.
He's supposed to test, told him he was supposed to test, and now I'm here. That was on January, when was it? No, that was, yeah, on January 23rd. Now here, first part of September, and I don't have a test at all. I don't have not one.
I sorry, sir, and I promise it won't happen again. I really would appreciate this one more chance so I can go do this because now I finally have now I have the money for it. Is all. That's all. I'm just asking for one more shot, sir. And I will not let you know.
I don't understand why you didn't call them back. You went in, said you didn't have it.
Yeah, because I asked her, but prior to that, I had asked her if any way I can get these fees waived. And she said, no, I had to pay this every time I drop. So that's why, sir. I tried to get it that day. I couldn't get it. So then after that, literally that same day, I tried to contact my attorney to see if there was anything we could do before this date even happened so I can get back on the track to drop again. That's all, sir.
Having a hard time believing.
Your Honor, I mean, it's strictly a financial issue.
I get that part of the issue. What I don't get is why he didn't call community corrections back after he said he was going to borrow the money. Then community corrections gets no call.
You're right, sir. And I do apologize. You're right.
No call whatsoever from him.
You're 100% right, sir. And that's my fault. And I do apologize. That'll never happen again.
I think it would be nice to get a baseline to find out if he's telling the truth on whether or not how he would test.
I get it, but I'm now 2 weeks down the road without a test. And I let him out on his promise he was going to go test.
Perhaps it would be appropriate that
and
during it 1 week, have him test within 24 hours and come back and see where things are.
What would be appropriate is he's violated a court order and he should be remanded. That's what's appropriate.
I'd like to fight hard for this gentleman right here who is employed. He's getting a paycheck on Thursday. He's going to have the financial means to continue to test pursuant to the court order 2 times a week.
You have the money to test today?
Yes, sir, I do. Yes, sir, I do.
I ought to lock you up.
And I wouldn't blame you, sir, because I did mess up, and I do apologize. I was really just trying to get a hold of my attorney, and it does sound dumb, and I understand, sir.
I can understand you getting a hold of your attorney. I get that. But you didn't even pay the courtesy to the people at community corrections to call them back.
Yes, sir. And I do understand now. I would promise you, if you give me this one last shot, I will not break it. And
I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to do a new community corrections order, standard supervision. You are to test today.
Yes, sir.
If a dirty test come back, you miss a test or anything along those lines, I don't want to hear anything. You're going.
Absolutely, sir. I promise I won't give you any excuse. I won't. I got a lot of people to pin.
It'll be adjourned to February 13th, 2025, 9 a.m. 1 week. And you better hope he's clean.
I will be, sir. I promise.
You know what? You need to be quiet.
Thank you, Ron. I have this form.
And thank that man next to you because, quite frankly, my customary practice would be to send you.
Yes, sir.
And regarding the, obviously, I really do hope for a quick turnaround on the video, but I'm not sure. It may.
Well, we may have to adjourn it out, but he's got big problems because I want to make sure I get a test. You are to go over there right now.
Yes, sir. Right this
Thank
second.
you. I will talk to you.
Court calls case People versus Fabian Herrera.
You state your name for the judge, please.
Yes, Your Honor. My name is Fabian David Herrera.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I'm asking for a 2-week adjournment. There's some surveillance videos that we'd like to get, as well as body cam. And then I'd like to address bond as well, please.
February 20th, 2025, 9 a.m. Esteban.
Your Honor, it's my understanding you had a personal bond. There was some sort of bond violation, but I have not received any paperwork on that. So I'm not sure where that stands, but I would be asking for a bond to be reinstated.
Well, why would I do that?
I'm not sure. I was under the impression that is a personal $5,000 bond. And a few days ago, my client was at the hospital and got arrested for some reason. He wasn't sure why, but then he ended up.
Like no use of alcohol, maybe?
That could be.
That could be.
That could be. So
Maybe you want to see the report before you make the request to have his bond changed. But at this time, I'll deny your request to change his bond. Bond will continue. Thank you.
okay, thank you, Judge. Your Honor, briefly, could he be placed on a tether and released on a personal bond? We've got several compelling reasons, I believe.
So I just what?
You said no bond. I just wanted to make a brief request for the record.
Okay, and for the record, that is also denied.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good
Thank you,
Your Honor,
I'll have
with
some
regard-
information over shortly.
Your Honor, with regard to the bond in my case, I believe, I don't know if Mr. Bowling is going to address bond in yours.
I wasn't prepared to.
Your Honor, in my case, my client had bond and he posted, he was out, obviously. And then he missed a court date on January 2nd. And so the court canceled his bond, issued a bench warrant. My client indicated to me that he did not receive notice of the hearing. It was set for January 2nd because apparently because of the holidays, he did not get notice, and that is why he did not appear.
Who was representing him before?
I've been representing him in this case straight through. I not represented him on the new case.
Your Honor, may I respond?
Yes, go ahead.
It is my understanding that in addition to the failure to appear, at the time of that failure to appear, the defendant had a community corrections violation for not testing.
Were you aware of that, Mr. Wilson?
No, Your Honor.
Pardon?
No, Your Honor. We don't get community corrections violations very often. I know that at one point, Your Honor, he was in treatment. He did contact me and tell me he was in treatment.
Right, but so what happened is that in November he tested positive for cocaine, and then I don't get another test from him at all. I'm gonna die.
That may have been when he was in Don Farms, Your Honor.
I have motion for bond reduction denied. Bond will continue. Right.
Judge, my client wants to address you about his tether.
Fine.
Apologies. You want me to do it?
Yeah, the plaintiff in this case and I share a 10-year-old son. We co-parent a 10-year-old son. We have no issues.
All right,
And
I'll take it from there.
Okay.
So what I think he's asking, Judge, is he wants to be able to get back to being able to do exchanges with the child and the parent, their 10-year-old child. I believe the complaining witness is present in the courtroom, and he's asking that the court would consider allowing them to have a contact order so that they can get back to being able to exchange the child and take the child to school.
Do the people have a position or
I'll leave it in the court's discretion.
So the prosecutor, have you guys talked to the victim in this case or?
Yeah.
All right.
She is present here, Your Honor. I did speak to her, and she has also asked for contact, Your Honor.
Okay, where is she?
She's right here.
All right. Come on up. Don't be shy. He has time to go over.
Take this.
Hello.
Hi,
What's your name?
Jessica.
All right. And you wish to have contact?
Yes, it's a big misunderstanding. It went too far and I just want all this to be over it.
All right, well, the case is set for prelim, but you feel secure that if I were to allow contact
I am
there's-
perfectly safe,
and
yes.
there's a child that also kind of needs both of you,
Mm-hmm,
telling me,
yeah.
okay. All right. Anything else you want to tell me?
Can I tell you what happened?
No,
No? Okay,
no,
all right, that's it.
no, I don't. Judge Washington will be more than happy to hear that.
Okay,
I've heard enough today.
okay.
All right, thank
Thank
you.
I believe that we'll tell my client to make sure he does not go to the address in place.
Got it. Okay. So it was an exclusion zone tether.
That's
Is that
what
what
yes,
it is? Okay. So what I will do, that's why I think we can do in order, is I'll delete the no contact and we'll change that to no non-consensual contact. Okay. So sir, what that means is that if it's okay to have contact, but if for whatever reason she doesn't want to have contact with you, you got to go. Got it?
Understood.
Okay. And then I think we will delete the no go to. And then the defendant can be removed from the tether.
Thank you
All right.
very much.
Thank you very much.
All
I
right.
saw you on TV.
You what?
I saw you on TV.
No, that was my cousin. No. Thank you, Cedric.
Thank you, Judge.
She gave me her consent to sign on her behalf, and I sent her an email copy of the advice and rights form after having gone over it with her.
Okay, does she? That's you.
Welcome to Zoom. Please press pound, then enter your meeting ID, followed by the pound sign again.
Excuse us a moment. Anne's having a day.
It looks good. So I'm gonna stop pushing buttons.
Okay. All right. So I can. Can I go ahead?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Court calls the case. People versus Mars Casiela Tulin.
Conrad Solar on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Good afternoon.
Your name, sir?
Mars Kasiatulin.
Ooh, I did pretty good. All right. You don't have an attorney on your case.
I don't need an attorney.
Okay. What do you want to do on the case?
What the charges?
Well, this tells me you were arraigned on January 8th before the magistrate,
Yes.
and they would have told you what the charges were. But it's failed to stop an ID after a personal injury accident.
Okay. It's I can give explanations.
Okay. You understand that this is punishable by up to 90 days in jail and a $500 fine plus court.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Sir, are you sure you don't want an attorney?
I think the situation is pretty simple and logical. I just can give explanations, and this is
Well, it doesn't work that way.
that doesn't work that way.
No, because what you can do is you can plead guilty to the charge. I can set it for trial or a jury trial or a bench trial.
Not I want to plead not guilty.
I know I get it.
Yes. Okay.
You pled not guilty,
Uh-huh.
but now it has to go to the next stage, which should typically be a trial.
Okay.
Are you going to want to handle the trial yourself, or you want the help of an attorney to figure out how to handle it to get whatever information you
I
want?
can. Okay. I can take a public defender.
Okay, you want an attorney then? Okay. I think that might be.
I'm just scared. I don't know. Like you're telling me I need one.
I'm not telling you need one. I'm saying if you want to do this yourself, you can.
Okay, I'll do it myself then.
Okay, then you're gonna. All right. Then here's what I have to advise you under the court rules that you are facing the charge, sir, of failure to stop and identify after a personal injury accident. That is a misdemeanor offense.
Okay.
It is punishable by up to 90 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, you are.
All right. I need you to also understand, since you're electing to represent yourself, that can be filled with peril. I will be holding you to the same standard that I would be holding the prosecuting attorney or any other attorney as to knowledge of the court rules and procedure in the court. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. If at any time during these proceedings you wish to be represented by counsel, cannot afford to hire an attorney, you have to ask the court, and the court would appoint counsel to represent you. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So what do we want to do with this?
No, I'm gonna represent myself. Okay.
Okay. Do you want it set for a trial?
Yes.
All right. Do you want a jury trial or a bench trial?
Bench.
People waive their right to a jury trial, yeah.
He'll need to sign off on a waiver.
Signature here.
Sir, you signed a waiver of trial by jury. You understand that you have an absolute constitutional right to have the matter tried before a jury.
Yes.
You understand that by signing that form, you're waiving or giving up that right to be tried before the court without a jury present.
Yes.
People have also stated, based upon the statement of counsel, in the defendant court will consent to have the matter tried before without a jury. Non-jury trial in this matter will be set for February 24th.
Oh, I'm gonna be out of state.
You're out of state.
I'm out of state.
Non-jury trial, March 26, 2025, 9 a.m. in person. All right.
Thank you.
Bond will continue. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perry on behalf of Mr. Pittman. Mr. Pittman may have called in, Your Honor. He did contact our office this morning.
No, he's here. He's right there.
I'm here. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your Honorable Judge Simpson, how are you today?
I'm doing fantastic, Mr. Pittman. Thank you for asking.
Not a problem.
He's here.
Well, good. Your Honor, Mr. Pittman has a Secretary of State appointment on the 18th. We are seeking a date after that, so we can be working on getting its license.
Okay. So his appointment with the Secretary of State's on the 18th.
Yes.
All right. Why don't I do this? I'll adjourn the matter to March 19th, 2025, 9 a.m. as your invite indicates. All right, sir?
All right. Hey, Judge Simpson, I have a question for you off the record.
Oh, well, I'm on the record, but go ahead.
I have a shirt made for you, and you know I make shirts, and I wanted to know when I can drop this shirt off to you.
Well, typically I'm not allowed to accept gifts, sir.
Oh,
so.
Okay.
Okay.
It has your slogan, Rock Out Judge Simpson.
It says what?
Rock Out Judge Simpson.
Well, I can't accept it, but certainly I'd love to see that.
No problem, Judge Simpson. I'll make sure I'll get it to you.
Thank you, sir.
No doubt. See you later.
Take care.
Yep.